You guys, forgive me for this video being shot the way it is, but I recorded this solely on my cell phone because PalFish is a cell phone app. So it's going to be on a smaller scale screen. Okay, so I know a lot of people have joined PalFish recently and are asking. I've gotten a lot of emails and DMs asking me, okay, wait a minute, what? How do I do this? Like, what do I do? How do I create lives? How do I make lessons? So I did a few videos showing you guys where to go in the app, but then I'm going to show you, you guys, you don't even use a computer for any of this. Like, do it straight from your phone, okay? Like, straight up. So, first of all, this right here, this app, the one that's white with the orange fish, that's the app that you need to use as a teacher. If you go to the orange one, look, everything is in Chinese. Everything is in Chinese. And that's where it shows you like all the different teachers. And look, you see these green dots? These are all the teachers that are actually online right now. So we don't want to, download it, yes, so you can see what the students see. Download it, look at these teachers' profiles. Look at their profiles and get some ideas. And look, this person, the first call is 1.1 RMB. Look at the things that they offer, get ideas and see what they did, see what they do. And you can kind of get in, kind of see what you want to do. This person charged 5 RMB for this class. Wow, this was like 3 years ago. So they haven't had a class recently, but you see they're online. They have a lot of teaching hours, a lot of followers, and look, they have the best there. So this person is a highly sought after teacher. Oh, now she's off. It was green, now it's not. But look, this is a good way to get on here and look at teachers' profiles. So yes, by all means, please download the orange one. However, the orange one is not the one that you would use for tutoring. You would use the white one with the orange fish. This one. This is what you need to go to. You guys, I haven't been on this thing in ages. Every once in a while, I have 52 messages. I get on here normally when I get a notification about something. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do to create a lesson. So look, these are some of my lessons that I have done in the past. And I had sold like 2 free talk for students, 120 minutes. So I sold 2 of those. And yeah, these are some things that we talked about. And most of the time, we didn't even talk about anything. These are just topics that I just put in here. Like, hey, where are you from? What movies do you like to watch? And I had, so I can ask about, hey, have you seen this movie? What type of movies do you like? I just put these things in here for conversation so we could talk about characters and plots and different things. I just wanted to put this in here for conversation in case things got stale, but it never did get stale and I never went through all the slides. But I had sold like 2 free talk packages, and it was actually to the same student. It was a student that was she was my regular student. And then one day she just disappeared. And then I just stopped getting on PalFish. I would get on occasionally here and there, but I think I've shown you guys in the past some of the classes that I had created. And this one was just talking about using context clues in conversation. And I use comics for an example. And how you can use the context clues to figure out what is going on, which is really, making inferences. And so I thought this was a fun one with the comic strips, because really looking at how the characters look. Sometimes comic strips aren't that easy to get, but you have to really look at the context of how things are said to figure it out. So these are just some ideas. Now, that's for making a lesson. Today, I'm actually going to show you how I create a live event. So look, these are my live events that I've had in the past, and I love them. Love them. You see where I had a series where I was reading The City of Bones. I never finished that book. I just got too busy and I ended it off on chapter 14. I ended it off on chapter 14, and then I was just like, okay, if you want to know more, then schedule time with me. And that's how I left that open. So I just never finished it, but I loved it. I loved when I created these lessons, and I've been missing PalFish a little lately. The last time I was on here was around Halloween time, and I did, the little old lady who was not afraid of anything. So, and I had 27 people that wanted to, that enrolled. I was free. So 27 people enrolled and wanted to be a part of that. So this is what you do. You see this little plus sign in the right hand corner. Click. And then you put how long it's going to be. I'm going to create one that is 30 minutes long. And you just give it a title. And mine is going to be green eggs and ham book. You guys, I should have turned off my notifications. I didn't think I was going to get that many notifications like that. They're coming in like crazy. I should have put myself in do not disturb mode, but it's too late for that now. Actually, no, it's not. Do not disturb. There we go. Sorry. Green eggs and ham. Read and cook. And I actually want to, let's see, we'll say kid. Start, I don't know when I'm going to do it. See, I don't know. You have to set a time. Let's see, if I was going to do this, and I got to pick the best time for me. I'm just going to do it for next Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. Next Sunday at, let's do 6 a.m. How about that? How about them apples? We'll do 6 a.m. next Sunday. And it'll be 30 minutes. And the price, I'm going to say free. I'm going to make it free. And if they want to ask a question, how much is it going to be? Ask a question. I'm going to say free. You can ask questions and it's free. Now, you see how I did that? Easy peasy. Now, you type in an intro, make it an interesting intro. But before I do that, now it's saying put a cover. Now, I actually took pictures of what I wanted to use. See? These are the pictures that I took of the book. I need to lighten them up actually, because it was late at night. I was in my bedroom and I didn't lighten them up. So like that's a picture, there's a picture, and I need to actually make it bigger, crop that. That's my bedspread. So crop that, make it brighter, make it bigger, and upload it. So I need to go in here and upload my pictures and put them in to my lesson, right? So all you do, you upload your cover, make sure your picture looks nice, and then here where it says pictures, you just go in and you upload your pictures. You just click on them. Click on them and it'll upload them. And then when you're in your live class, when you're in the class, you can go through and scroll through. So say you have the book in your hand, you can still hold the book in your hand while you're reading on camera, but they can follow along as well by having the pages to look at up close. They have the pages to look at and they can read along, see the words. You can even, if you didn't want to hold the book in your hand and you wanted to do like a follow along thing while you're reading, then while you are reading, underline each word as you read, and the person that is following along can see those words and see, hear you say it, see you underline it. So they make that connection. So you can do it that way. Now you see that I scheduled this class for, I think I'm going to change the time actually. And I'm going to change it to Friday night, which will be Saturday morning. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it to Friday night my time, which will be Saturday morning your time. And I'm going to screen record how I do this live class so you can see what I do, how I read it. And hey, hopefully some people join in since it's a free class. Sometimes they don't, but even if they don't, you saw how, we're going to exit. You see how all of these past ones that I've done, they're still here. You can always go back and rewatch. And if they have purchased it, like say you put a price on it, if they bought it, if they paid for it and they wanted to come back and they wanted to come back and view it again, if they paid for it once, they can go back and replay it as many times as they want to because they paid for it. If it's free, then anybody can join it late. And if you put a price on it, say no one showed up that day when you were live, but you have to, if someone paid money, you have to keep it live and available on your page. You can't just delete it off your page. And so anybody can go back on a different day and be like, oh, I want to pay to watch this. They will pay to watch that. Like this one, I just put, 0.10 RMB. And I actually did a video on how to take care of a puppy. And this was one of my first lives. When I was watching it, it was clear. And then going back to watch it, I realized that my Wi-Fi quality wasn't that great, which is why I didn't get a lot of people pay for it. So be careful, because sometimes on your end it will look clear like it did for me, but when I went back to watch it, this is really poor quality. So that would affect how many people would pay for it. And I think it was bad quality because I was actually walking around in my house. And that's why some companies say they don't want you to walk around in your house when you are, live or teaching or, because it could change the quality of the network. So this was a fun class. I had people interact with me, and I was showing the dog, as you see, talking about it, and we actually bathed her. We gave her a bath, and I did it on how I bathe her, and it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. And I had a few people that paid for it. Five people that had paid. And I made it really cheap. I was trying to entice a bunch of people to come in. But they are able to preview. I think they get like a 1-minute preview, something like that. Yeah, I think it's like 60 seconds or so preview. And they probably saw that the quality wasn't that great, so they didn't pay for it. And then so they just exit out of it. This was my very first one I did. I recommend that your very first live be an about you. This was the very first one that I made. You see how I'm introducing my family. You see my pictures on there. So I always recommend your first live to be an about me. And then, just get them to know you. Get them to ask you questions. Be open to that. And so a lot of people thought that was interesting to kind of learn about me and see my dogs and whatnot. And I had 21 people that were interested and joined me for that one. So yeah, have fun with it. Have fun. I did a Valentine's Day one. and I charged, it was an hour. The quality wasn't that great on that one. I only had 3 people pay. I was really experimenting because I saw that some people did theirs on the go, like at restaurants, and quality wasn't that great. I actually went shopping. I went to a store and went shopping, and they got to go with me. See, I was showing them like what the inside of the store looked like, what it looked like, and going shopping. So I hope this gives you guys some ideas, but I tried to be different and be like, think outside the box. You guys know how I am. And just beware that when you're traveling and using your network, sometimes, even though on your end it looks marvelous, on their end it doesn't look that great. So if you're going to travel, like you're going to be outside or walking around, I suggest doing it for free, not a paid one. And you'd probably get more people come in. And then ones where you're stationary and you know your network is good, then maybe you can, charge a little bit on those. But have fun with it, you guys. It's so much fun. I'm going to... Oh, this was fun too. When I did American slang and pop culture, I had fun with that. See, it was fun. And for this one, I had 12 people that wanted to come out and watch for that one. But I had way more people. Look, American sayings, it's a piece of cake. So I had, 32 people. And look, my stories, you see when I was reading, they have a higher enrollment rate. So this is just to give you guys some ideas. Now, when I do my green eggs and ham, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I read it and have a follow along. And I'm going to show you from start to finish what that looks like as far as me teaching it. But now at least you see how it's created. It's real easy. You just fill in the blanks, type in a little introduction here, which is, just telling them about what it's about, and upload your stuff. Just upload everything. And then create. You click create when you're ready to post it, make it live. And once it's live, they're able to enroll in advance. People that enroll in advance, then they will get a notification once you're live. If you're in the middle of being live, people can still join, so they don't have to enroll in advance. But by people enrolling in advance, it gives you an idea of how many to expect, really. But normally, I only get like a handful of people that enroll in advance. And then as I'm speaking or whatever, I'll see more people have entered the room. Some people come and go. So you can put what the age group, the ideal age group for whatever you're talking about or teaching. You could put that on there in your description. And yeah, just have fun with it, you guys. Have fun with it. Okay, so I hope this video helps you. It was really just more of just you understanding how you can really just have fun with PalFish. And you could make some extra money on the site as well. Now, if you're just doing free talk, it's a little more challenging to really make the big bucks because you got to get them to really be attracted to your profile. But anytime you have questions, you see this in the corner, FAQs. Click that. Go to the different categories and read up on it. Read up on the different categories, like live classes. They explain to you how to start a live class, what to do. They explain that to you. Lessons. If you want to create a lesson, they explain that to you, how to do that. And I know by my personal experience, it's a whole lot easier to have somebody show you than to have to read a whole bunch of stuff without picture examples. I'm one of those show me a picture type person. That's what I like. I like pictures. So play around in the app. You really just get to know where everything is and how to use it, and you'll feel more confident in creating things. Now, look, live haul, go here and look at all the other things that are live. Just look at them. And they even show you things that are coming up today. Look at the times. Look, this person's live now. ABC Yoga. Let's enter. This will be so cool, you guys. Teacher Jessica, we're going to give you a shout out. 17 people are in this classroom. Watch this. This is pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to leave because she has her, looks like she has her kid with her. And so I don't want to put her kid on blast on YouTube. But you see how you can just enter a room and watch? That was so cool. And she's doing yoga, ABC Yoga. That is so cool. I wrote an ABC book, you guys. I wrote it and it's published. And on OutSchool, I'm actually doing my ABC book for one of my lessons where we're going to do each of the actions because it's ABC, ABCD, move with me. So it's all of the different letters have a corresponding move that you do with them. It's so cool. So I'm going to do that as one of my OutSchool lessons. I'm so excited about OutSchool, you guys. Let's see if we can do a replay on one of these. I don't know if there's one recent one. 40,000 people enrolled. This class has been up since 2017. Let's see if I can find something more recent. Some of these classes have been around for a very long time. Learning about numbers. Okay, that's even longer. Well, let's just look at it anyways. It's free. Even though it was posted like a gazillion years ago. Okay, I skipped around, so I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. What is this one? What did I see? It's in Chinese, so I don't know what's going on here. But let's click it, shall we? They're free. You guys, it's free. Just go in and watch them. Oh, all right. We're going to exit. I don't know what I just... Oh my goodness. I don't know what she was teaching there, but oh, I'm going to get in trouble. Just clicking on this stuff. I am going to get in trouble. Oh, he's narrating the story. Okay. It's like he has. So he's reading the story, but he doesn't have the pictures. Okay. Like he doesn't have it posted. I prefer having it to where they can follow along. Look at this person. Freestyle rap and idioms. Ooh. What's this one? To be honest, I don't understand your words. Oh my gosh. This is too entertainment. Too entertaining. You are very handsome. That's what somebody said. Okay. Well, and look, 1.6 thousand people enrolled in that. You guys, you know how I said PalFish can be fun, okay? This is what I'm talking about. It could be fun. That's just doing the freestyle. Freestyle. See, I'm thinking about the rapper guy. Free talk side of it, not teaching in the classroom with the PalFish official kids. That's different. I'm not a PalFish official kids teacher, so I couldn't even show you that if I wanted to because I'm not one. So I don't have any access to the slides or those classes. But just I can only speak on the free talk side of it. And you can even join groups. You can join groups and chat with other teachers. So I like PalFish. I like it. I wish there was another platform out there that was similar to PalFish that was easier to make money on. So, but I love it. I love it. So I hope this helped you out. I'm going to be bringing you guys a few more PalFish videos sprinkled in with all the other videos that I bring. And as always, you guys, TTFN.